Teams to battle next on MLB Network. Now from Coors Field in Denver, MLB Network is live and on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Lorenzo Cain is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Batting second.
Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's Miguel Sano, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a .400 season at this point. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, David Dahl.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Rosario is there, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Rougned Odor now. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play, so he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Charlie Blackmon is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective. There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it well.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Digging in now, Nelson Cruz. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s.
Cruz
checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
Ball
1 and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So stepping in, Mitch Moreland. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Ripped down the first base line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Into the second deck and gone. Into the box, Yunel Escobar. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Escobar.
Grounded to short. Story scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down. Settling in now, Sandy Leon. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this. Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front. Now, that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Ball 1. Richards is ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the end. Now at the plate, Garrett Richards. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, number 43, Garrett.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Here's the pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Center fielder number 6.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Line drive to left. Gonzalez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Sano. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch. And here's Lucas Duda now. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Lucas Duda.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Sano is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8th.
Now to the plate,
Patrick.
Wilson Ramos. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Moreland in foul ground. 2 gone.
Batting
Standing in, Junior Guerra. His guy's still looking at a
Guerra.
0 in the hit column. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded by Escobar. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Riding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now here it comes. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And the throw in gets away from him. Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. A changeup over the inside corner. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Brandon Phillips.
And that misses ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the 3rd out. So striding forward now, David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit hard back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado. Here's Rougned Odor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Runner goes for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Cruz is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. Throw won't get him. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. Now here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Garrett Richards. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Garrett Richards.
Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Center fielder
in now is
6.
Lorenzo Cain. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Richards is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch.
Eddie
hit in the air out to center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he is in there. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Nelson Cruz.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. 2 down. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit. We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and its result.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. Nothing in 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground, and Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit to third. Reined in. Phillips for 1. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Here's Lucas Duda now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Escobar is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Yunel Escobar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Yunel Escobar.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The catcher.
Striding in once again, Sandy Leon. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. Ready once again, Brandon Phillips. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And Phillips will keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll get there with a 2-out triple. Digging in and looking for more, Garrett Richards. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Catcher.
And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Digging in to try it again. Junior Guerra comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Steven Souza will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Steven Souza.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, David Dahl. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Ready for another chance? Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Another one sent foul. Richards comes set. 0-2 on its way. And a slider swung on and missed in the side. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Lorenzo Cain, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Eddie Rosario will be next. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 20.
So coming to the plate, Eddie Rosario. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Dahl racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Ready to take his hacks again, Miguel Sano, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The runner scores from second. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Your attention, please. Now
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Chris Wilson.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Escobar.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Stepping up to the plate, Charlie Blackman. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
At the plate, Evan Longoria. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Cruz is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. From the stretch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane racing back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends. Now at the plate, Sandy Leon. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in the game thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all, if that's what it was trying to be. It stayed high. There's Brandon Phillips. He waits on deck. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. Brandon Phillips is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
The pitcher, number 43.
At the plate, Garrett Richards. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 on its way. Hit on the ground toward the left. Taken in by Longoria. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Lucas Duda now. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Shot back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Stepping into the box. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Enrique
Your attention,
Espinoza will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8.
From the stretch,
Enrique
here's the pitch.
Espinoza.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Cruz sprinting after it, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Stepping in, Adam Ottavino. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. DJ LeMahieu will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit back up the middle. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Stepping up now, David Dahl. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. Now batting, Rougned Odor, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Tapped up the first baseline, and he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Alex Colomé enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Dahl has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swing and a line drive, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Skied into straightaway right. Dahl's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Here's Miguel Sano. He went deep back in the 5th. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to short. Story brings it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Blake Parker comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching for the Angels.
And a ball 1-0.
Blake Parker.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Phillips throws to first, and that's out number 1. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. In there, 0-1.
great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it. Cruz. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the ship. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here tonight. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.